Hi guys, this is Fee from Super Nerdy Church Girl, and I'm new to Booktube, and so this is my Booktube Newbie Tag. But before I get started, can we give a round of applause for the background? Yes, look at this. Let's get into this curtain. It's shining and reflective of the light, and it's complementing my skin. And I'm like, okay, girl, you look like you a real legit YouTuber. Okay, but let's get into this Booktube Newbie Tag. So, why did you start this channel? So, I started this channel before I decided to convert it to a BookTube channel. And it started as a joint effort to go just review like pop culture topics weekly, and that didn't work out, and I struggled trying to find like my niche and what I was really passionate about. I think I tried to do what other people were doing, like reviewing TV shows or reality shows or whatever, and I'm like, I don't even like that stuff. What do you love? And what I love is reading. I love writing. I love creating new worlds, and so that led me to BookTube. So what unique things can you bring to BookTube? Well, from what I have been noticing, I think I may be on the mature end of the booktubers. So I bring, a little bit of experience, a different perspective. I write. I have a book, Roots Awakening, a love story, which is like a quasi-Christian romance novel. And I don't really see a lot of that. Or if I do, it's very whitewashed or very benign or whatever. But I think I give voice to an often ignored audience, and I'm looking to connect with that audience. So you're gonna get a perspective of someone who is more mature, with a Christian background, but open and respectful of other people's beliefs and those who may not agree with me. So I like to have balance, and I like challenging thought, and my thoughts and ideas challenged, because I believe that helps everybody grow. So let's see. What are you most excited about? I am most excited about finding my tribe. So all of the aforementioned things, it's very difficult to find someone who not just loves reading, but they love reading the same type of books that you love to read, and at the same time. So by widening the audience to the interwebs, I'm more likely to find someone who, likes the type of books that I like, or can suggest, influence me to read a genre that I've never read before. So I am a big fan of, I won't say like self-help, but like not like knowledge-based books, and romance, but not the like erotica. Like, to me, that relies too much on the eros type of love, or and not enough on the plot and character development for me. Like, I want something exciting to be happening, and not just the excitement of two people getting it on, if you know what I mean. So, finding my tribe. Why do you love reading? Reading has always, for me, been like the great escape. I grew up, I guess, in the hood or whatever, and didn't get out a lot, didn't get to see the world until I still haven't seen the world, but travel until I was an adult. And so for me, it was a way to see that life, there were different lives, different worlds, different experiences outside of my own, and I loved getting engrossed in those experiences. And it didn't have to be fantasy necessarily, but just even period pieces things like back in the 1900s, like just being immersed in a new world. That was the most exciting part of reading for me. It's just like I'm time traveling, you know? So, what challenges do you think you'll face? So I said I'm excited about finding my tribe, and so that is the challenge that I hopefully won't run into, but I have a limited amount of subscribers today, so growing my subscribers and finding that tribe and reaching the audience that, you know, vibe with a girl like me. Where do you read? So I used to be like a die-hard paperback, tactile, I have to feel the pages type of girl. And then I got this job that included a commute, which I never really had before. So I make use of the commute time by listening to audiobooks, and it keeps me sane, especially in this traffic. So I consume the majority of my books now via audiobook. So I can read anywhere, but mainly in the car. Okay, and what kind of books do you like to read? I may have answered this already, but I like to read, my most favorite novel of all time is Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God. And so I like that book because it's a love story, but it's a love story wrapped in a period piece. So you have this history of the first Black town, Eatonville, Florida, back in the early 1900s. So it's heavy on dialect. So you really get transported into this new world. And I just remember when I first read it, there was like a glossary of terms. So it could translate like the local dialect into modern day English. And I found it challenging, but I also found it rewarding. And I read that book over and over again whenever I just want to feel that initial just awesomeness that I felt when I was a young girl, maybe, I don't know, 15 or something, when I first read it, and reading about Janie's coming of age and self-discovery and just that budding romance and love, and how she, you know, maintained that core fascination with life and experiencing all that it had to offer throughout her life. So yes, I hope I answered all of the questions, and please like and subscribe and share. I would love to get to know you guys and look forward to chatting in the comments.